fact is, as a 10-year-old, I'd never heard of slavery. I'd never heard of racism. I didn't know what that was.
Yeah.
I didn't know what it meant to be black. Because you kind of learn being black, isn't it?
Over here.
In a Western society.
Over here.
Because in Ghana, you're Ghanaian. In Nigeria, you're Nigerian.
Nigerian.
Yeah.
Or you're Yoruba, or you're Igbo.
Igbo,
Or
yeah.
you're not black before you're Yoruba. Or Igbo.
Yeah. 100%.
If someone sees you in Lagos, they're like, oh, where your family from? I'm from Osun State.
Yeah.
I'm from this state.
That's it.
You're not saying
I'm black.
I'm a black man.
Nah, nobody talks that.
Say you're any of these things.
Nobody talks that.
All right, and so what happens is like some mental conditioning because
Comes
you
into
learn
play.
how to be black, you learn about racism, you learn that like teachers can be racist, you learn that about slavery. This slavery, I didn't even know what that was.
Bro, I learned all that over here as well.
You learn all of these things, and then you're thrown into this group of this group of kids that they don't actually give a damn that you've just moved hundreds, if not thousands of miles to this country, and they just want to bully you because you got an accent.
Yeah.
But I could fight.
How many times did you fight then?
I could. No,
Loads.
in primary school I fought a lot. I used to get in trouble a lot, and I was quite mischievous. Like I remember, like one time my mum came and she was like, "This is so embarrassing." She came from work.
Yeah.
She got called in to the school because I got in trouble, and I just felt so bad. Like I didn't like it. It was hard. It was a hard transition because it was like, oh, the kids start bullying you, then they realize you can play football, so they let you play football, and they realize, and then you beat up one of the big ones. You find a big one and you beat him up, and they realize
They just be like, alright, cool, we gotta leave this one alone.
They still laugh at your accent.
Yeah.
You say certain things a little bit funny because you're not, and so it was all of those things. And it was, I suppose like, it was like, that made like, yes, because I was here for part of year 5. I came in June, so really, like 1 month of year 5.
Right.
Then I was.
Remember what month you came?
No, I came on June the 10th.
You always remember the month and day.
Yeah.
I remember my.
Is it?
I remember.
Bruv, I came here. Bruv. I came here November 10th.
Bro, I remember it. Bro, I remember off the dome.
Came July 27th.
Yeah.
No, you could never. Like,
You will never forget that.
No, but you came from
You never forget that.
You came uni. You were a big man. You're thinking about weed and girls.
Bro, I remember me being in the
All
plane.
these different things.
Of kidulthood and
No, you were thinking
Bro,
about drugs
bro,
and-
I
you had other stuff on your mind, bro.
Bro, I remember me being in the
came
plane.
off plane and you went to club.
Straight.
You had the same experience.
Exactly, bro.
You had other stuff on your mind, bro. No, honestly, when I come I remember like June the 10th, 97, I landed, and I remember it was Wimbledon as well. I remember it was, so I went to, my auntie took me to her son's house. They were playing Wimbledon, and I'd never seen this sport before in my life.
Didn't know what.
No, I've never seen tennis.
Mm.
I'm not saying Nigerians don't play it. I'm not saying Nigerians don't. I was.
Yeah, but like it wasn't popular though. Like it wasn't popular over there
It
still.
might have been tennis or cricket or both was on TV, and I was just like, what the hell? What is this? And I'm figuring out the point scoring system. I remember like it was Andre Agassi that was playing that day. And, like, I was just trying to figure it out.
Like what the fuck is this? Yeah.
Trying to figure everything out. Met my mum for the first time in 3-4 years. Like that was a hard transition. Like got to meet my little sister. I was super close now. She was 2 when I came. Like now she's in her late 20s. So,
Yeah.
Like was super close. Like got to meet my little sister. All of that it was a hard transition. I wouldn't say it was an easy transition.
Yeah.
The only thing is that I just feel like your parents just underestimate that transition. So like African parents are not sympathetic. They're
No, of course.
empathetic.
No, of course.
Just get on with it. You know what I mean? So So I
When you
couldn't
compare it to here, I think they're not.
Never know.
They're just like, do you know what I mean? So like for me, it was a bit like it. Looking back on it, it was a hard transition, but at the time, you were just getting on with it. And so then I think year 6, 7, and 8, I was still like, you go secondary school, there's new people trying to dish you for your accent.
Yeah.
We're just fighting every day.
Every single day, bro.
Fighting every day, like just for, and that's why I think when we're talking about Davido and Wizkid and Burna Boy and all those people just normalizing being African and what it meant to be African, like I feel like maybe my generation were the last wave where we had to like have fake accents and like be called
Sound American and all that kind of things. Yeah, I know.
That's one thing I don't like about them lot though. All them Afrobeats artists, a lot of them sound American.
They want to sound American
Do you
too
know what
bad.
it
Yeah.
is? Do you know what it is? Should I tell you why I have a problem with it? You see, like, and why I've been to Jamaica a lot. Why I love Jamaicans, yeah. They're so proud to be
Nah,
Jamaican.
they keep their accent,
And
fam.
they don't change their accent.
Yeah.
And like because the world thinks it's cool. Like, but the thing is, now Wizkid, now Burna Boy, now all of those people, like they're the coolest people in the world. But then you're not normalizing the African accent. Do you get what I'm saying? And that's problematic.
Yeah, but then though, can I cut you off on that? Do you think it's because obviously in Nigeria, right?
In Nigeria, everyone has this American accent. It's wild.
But then remember in the 90s,
Because they grew up listening to
hip hop music, like American culture was very big in Nigeria up until just recently though.
I'm not saying it's not big. The problem is American culture is popular in Jamaica, right?
why do the Jamaicans
But they still have their
You know what? That's
And
true.
so
That's
for
true. That's
me,
true.
I just feel like actually the next block of that normalization of what it means to be West African is to normalize the way we speak, right? And none of us have done that. I remember trying to lose my accent. I was like, I don't want to sound like this.
Like,
Like, I was, bro.
he raps like
The Jamaican thing, let's say they've got somebody like Bob Marley who was like very big. So just like you're talking about Wizkid and Burna Boy, and you know they're trying to normalize their accent right now. Like everybody's proud to be African right now. Jamaica, they had Bob Marley who was very big in the whole world. So it's very cool to be Jamaican.
No, I think you're probably right. I think I think that's a massive contributing factor. And like, but for me, I just feel like for us, I think that's the next foundation. Like for that African kid to be able to move to England and not feel like
Exactly, bro.
his accent or be embarrassed by his accent. And I'm not saying that's anyone's job. And I'm not even saying that I don't speak with a London accent now. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I've been here for so long.
Yeah.
But the point is, I remember like being 13, 14. I said, I'm not even going to speak Yoruba ever. Now, I'm trying to speak Yoruba to my mum all the time.
All the
because otherwise,
time.
I forget how to speak it.
100%.
You get what I'm saying?
100%.
Whenever I see my mum, she'll be speaking to me in English, but I'm speaking
Yoruba to all
Let
that.
me
Yeah.
practice
Before you lose this, yeah.
quickly then.
What do you mean I caught the London accent? Yeah, but I was young. I was 10.
True that.
And so it's easier. But if you come at 18, you
It's
can't
hard.
catch London
It's
accent.
hard. It's hard.
If you come I reckon if you come any age after
Anytime
16,
after 15,
yeah, 15, 16, you're not getting the London accent.
That is the reason why.
You're from Ghana for life. you're like, allow it.
Bro, that is the reason why you see all these uncles, right? Like all these big guys and everything. They be get that, yeah, but still, they don't sound like they can.
These guys today, you have me say they speak pidgin for years.
We know they hear you guys. What did this guy? What did they do to this guy?
No, but I think, but
It will not be as conk
No,
as
but
it
even
used to be.
pigeon. But the point is, even pigeon, right? It's like we're not normalizing that. Do you get what I'm saying? But
Yeah. We should though. They normalize that shit though.
Patois, it's the same thing, you know. You know what? It's like what's mad is like some of the words are even the same,
It's the same.
right? And so it's the same thing, but then we are embarrassed by our thing, and we just want to fit into everyone else's thing. And I feel like that's the problem.
That's the problem
That's
right there.
one of the key flaws in this, like, oh yeah, we're proud to be African thing. We're not proud of the way we speak. We're not proud of we're not representing for
All the way there.
that boy, Ucho Elegba that can't speak English like me.
Yeah.
And we should be. Do you get what I'm saying?
It should be, though.
That's really
I
important.
don't know. I feel like a lot of us feel embarrassed.
No,
I'm
but
not
we
sure
should.
why.
No,
We
but
should not.
no, but
Yeah.
I get it because we're like that was one of the main things that people laughed at us about. Do you get what I'm saying? Is that the way we spoke and like Africans sound like dumb, they sound this, but ultimately we know none of these things are true, and we are all aware of it, and the people are now aware of it, but we're still moving mad.
We're still moving mad with it.
We're still a
Yeah.
bit embarrassed.
Yeah.
So
Nice man, still.
I just think it, like, for me, I remember like really trying to lose my accent because that was the main thing. Like, people laugh at me and all of that stuff. But then once that happens, then you're like, chasing other stuff and like, you know, and I was really academic. I really wanted to do well in school.
You
So
know,
I got A stars and A's, and just
you
because I
really-
wanted, I knew.
Yeah.
Like, I went to London School of Economics. I studied law. Like, you know, I
Okay.
did all
So
of
how
that.
did you then branch into acting and that?
I went to an open audition when I was doing my A levels at college. There was
Okay.
a guy, Noel Clark. He went to the college 10 years before me. He was auditioning kids from his old college, and I was one of those kids.
So they just came to your school and then they sort of something like that. Okay. But before then, had you done any form of acting or had you studied?
I'd always studied
anything
acting
to-
in school. I'd always done drama. Like, it wasn't like I was like, I'd always done drama. I always loved it. Always loved performing. And like my auntie, I remember like one of my dad's youngest sister. Like, we used to be at because I lived with my grandparents as well in Nigeria before I moved there, and we used to like sing and dance. She thought I was gonna be an artist because like we used to like sing and dance and like, you know, they just played cassettes and like
rap and
was
all that
like-
stuff.
like,
Yeah.
not even rapping, just singing like Fuji and like
Is
just
it?
singing like, you know,
Your
like
show,
proper-
like having a show. Can you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah, cool.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
so like
kid-
for me it was like, you know, I really thought I was gonna be like I always thought I was gonna be in the entertainment industry, but I didn't really. When I came to England, it wasn't my dream. I didn't really think it was a viable career. Now you see, like, you can go on YouTube, you can follow your favorite actor on Twitter, and you can DM them, and they might
And they'll
get back
reply
to
you.
you.
Yeah. How mad is that, bro?
Whereas when I was a kid, you couldn't do. I never
Shit.
even.
It's just
the-
on TV,
like I feel like
Shit.
No Clark was the first actor I'd ever seen. I remember meeting him. I said to him, "Yo, you're an actor, yeah?" He said, "Yeah, I'm on this program, Alvinder's and Pet." He goes, "Okay, there's a BBC program." I goes, "Okay." He goes, "Yeah, I just done Doctor Who as well. It's coming out soon." I was like, "Okay." I said, "Are you making peace from there?" I actually said to him, he goes, "Yeah, I'm doing all right." I remember him saying, "Oh yeah, I'm doing all right." I was like, "Okay, maybe I'll stay on audition then," because I didn't even think it was a viable thing.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't think it was a thing where, like, bro, I've had a 17-year career. That's what I live off. Like, I don't sell drugs. I don't do F. I don't like. Do you get?
Yeah.
That's all I've lived off.
Bro,
Is
bro,
like-
that's-
is like my industry. Like, I probably worked outside of the industry for 6 months in my adult life. And so ultimately, like, you know, it is a viable career, but it takes a lot of hard work and perseverance.